Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn here on the channel. This is episode 48. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my cat is meowing at my door non-stop. Can't stop him, he's a little devil. But we're now on our way towards Gaia Prime. Let's go around the tramplers. Grab some medicine on the way. There we go. Wonderful. That's a Thunderjaw over there. Let's not mess with him. Alright, nice jump. Okay. More medicine. Okay. Bro, just follow the road. Okay, just follow the road. And we will get there. I'm a little, scared and excited at the same time. We're about to visit Gaia. Gaia Prime Core is where Gaia, is rested, right? This is the home of Gaia. So we're about to visit where Gaia lives. Excited and scared what we might find. Okay, we have to climb this. No mounts allowed. Alright, here we go. The bitter climb. Might be a lot of climbing. Which is what I like. I love running, but I love climbing more. Especially in video games. These climbing is just...
The way to the mountain will be hard.
Wonderful.
Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Gaia. They are here to protect Gaia. They're not corrupted, they're not from Hades, they're from Gaia. But they're here to protect Gaia, so... Not corrupted, but they're still not gonna let me in.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Stalkers and watchers. That's a lot of stalkers. Can't even scan them. That's a lot of stalkers. That's too many stalkers. I'm gonna have to go around the stalkers. No way I'm going through them. Stalkers are, the only machine that can go invisible. Which is absolutely terrifying. Oh, no. Go on the thing. Go on the pole. There you go. Much rather deal with these washers. Go up and go back over.
Red light means trouble.
Oh, frick's sake. A stalker found me. Get off of me. Time to combat roll a lot. Wait, 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 combat roll, combat roll, combat roll, climb. No time for stealth. I will let you know I'm not a big fan of stealth. How'd I get up there? There's a climbing thing here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of stealth. If I can, I'd rather fight my way through. But there's about 7 stalkers, which means I'm practically dead if I try to fight my way through.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
They don't even know they're guarding Gaia, but they are. Okay. I mean, because their instincts are basically created by Gaia, so they don't know they're guarding Gaia, but they are. They believe it's instincts, but it's an instinct created by Gaia to protect Gaia. See? Clever. Gaia is very smart. Okay. I could just run again. Go to sleep.
The snow's got a bite out here.
Very cold. Yeah, looking at what Aloy is wearing, this is very freaking cold. That's a Ravenger. Where's that guy going?
You'll do.
No idea. I don't really care. Hi. 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 Hello.
Here we go again.
Can you go away? Please? Pretty please? Can you go away? Yes? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Now I gotta wait for that Ravenger. Where is he? There he is. Wait for him to pass through. And then we make a run for it. Wonderful. Collecting medicine for the big fights to come. I'm pretty sure there has to be like an end game big boss fight, you know? I don't think this is end game yet, but we're getting close. Has to be a big fight. Not that I'm wishing for it, but it's just that I know there would be one. You know what? Yes, I'm wishing for it. Not like Rock Breaker, but like an endgame final fight. I want it. Ugh. You again? When I said I wished for a fight, I didn't wish for you.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
I've already fought you like 2 minutes ago. Nice, only 2 minutes. 2 minutes, but you know what I mean. I'm just gonna run for it. I'm not fighting you again. Took me like 5 hours.
Does it?
How am I supposed to get there? Oh, this way. No, 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 no. Get your electro balls out of here. As long as the objective doesn't say I have to kill you, I won't.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
Right. Gaia's attempt to purge Hades, her along with it, a big explosion, a self-destruct, rip a hole right through the mountain that she was in. Didn't stop Hades though.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Yeah, I wish I could fly. Or maybe ride a Glinthawk. That would be amazing. Yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking, how are we supposed to rebuild Gaia? I mean, our purpose is to purge Hades and reboot Gaia, but this? How are we supposed to rebuild this? Or maybe there's something left and we reboot Gaia and Gaia builds herself back up? That could work. Or maybe that's what Forbidden West is for. We're going into the Forbidden West to find parts to build Gaia. Maybe, I don't know. A lot of theories. Because why would Aloy go into the Forbidden West in the second installment? Maybe it's to rebuild Gaia. Maybe we're here to destroy Hades, and then the next installment rebuild Gaia.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Don't look down. There's still a little girl in Aloy. No matter how strong and tough she is. Still a little girl in her. Okay. Wonderful.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Right. So, when did you come here?
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
Right. So everybody heard the explosion. I mean, the entire mountain blew up.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. how they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Right. Right, we have the cauldrons to build the parts. As long as we reboot Gaia's, well, software, maybe Gaia can take control of the cauldrons and build whatever it needs, get machines to transport the produce stuff over here and rebuild herself. Interesting. Yes. But we should, yes, get rid of Hades first, because if we don't get rid of Hades, Hades could use that as a weapon, as Silence says. Right now, Hades are left to using Eclipse, using Helis. Yeah, using Eclipse, using Helis. Less convenient, as Silence says.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
He has a point.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Right. Wonderful. What do you have here, though? What is this? A little drill you tried to use to open the door? Yeah.
Yes?
I need to get going.
I'm just wondering why you're still standing here. Okay, in we go. Wait, Eh? Eh? Oh, there we go.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
Ta-da!
Dr. Sobeck, you are clear to proceed.
We're here to find the Master Override. I'm, inclined to think that Hades would try to stop this. If Hades learned that I am trying to find the Master Override to kill him, Hades might try to do something to stop me. Unless he doesn't know.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Rip. Yeah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Mind your footing.
Thanks for the heads up. I do have the tendency to just drop straight down. What do we have here? Oh, we're back out. Oh boy. Yeah. Right. Hello, medicine. What do we have here?
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Ta-da! Alright, so after I finish this mission, you know where we're going. We all know where we're going. Grab that ancient armor! Ow. That medicine came in handy. Yep.
Guess that's my way across.
We're grabbing the ancient armor after we finish this mission. Ooh. Oi, okay. That was a little scary.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Don't answer. I'll just get through as quickly as I can.
Glad that's over.
We still have to come back out, Aloy.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Okay. It's up, not down. Up we go. Up we go. Well, I'm first gonna say sorry here for not really talking much. If I'm being really boring. Because I've been recording for quite a while. It's just that I'm very interested in the story that I just want to keep going. So like, I'm feeling a little bit tired, but I really want to keep going. It's so intriguing. You know? So maybe I'm not talking as much as before.
Must have been where they lived. What's left of it?
I'm just kind of enjoying this.
All enclosed by rock and metal.
Yep, it's enclosed by rock and metal. You don't see the sun like we do now. The only reason why we can see the sun now is because Gaia blew herself up.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. But the last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Yeah, the despair. After they have already finished Gaia, after Gaia is complete, Gaia is still in its thing. They're just living out in the bunkers, living out their rest of their lives in the bunker, waiting to die. It's definitely just despair, really. They know that they're just gonna live their rest of their lives inside this bunker until the end. Everybody dies and then wait for new life to come out again. But everybody who is living here in the bunker now, they are just waiting out their death. Very sad.
Evacuation happens so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward,
I told Tom Paik I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Yeah, there's a thought for us, future generations. But yeah, the locks are sealed because if the locks are open, they are saying that, you know, planet Earth went through a barren phase. So there's literally no atmosphere, no air, no oxygen for you to breathe. It's just nothing until Gaia did its job and rebooted the Earth. But by the time Gaia did that, everybody who still lived already died. S+, whatever that means. Oh. Hello? Just more and more same looking
Elisabet's
facilities.
room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elisabet's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Gaia journals. Well, rip Sobeck. Here comes Aloy. Hello.
Elisabet. What is this?
Yeah, what is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Sobeck went out.
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elisabet, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's all right. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Sobeck
That
made
was
the
the last transmission of Elisabet Sobeck.
ultimate sacrifice.
She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Sobeck made the ultimate sacrifice. There's a memorial of her as well.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You, you got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Savior and martyr.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elisabet Sobeck. There's only one. I miss you.
Right. Gaia actually went against protocol to create Aloy. He used Elisabet Sobeck's DNA and actually went against protocol. But Gaia had to. Well, this is it for this episode. I'm gonna have to end it off here to cut it off into another episode. Hope you enjoyed. I mean, I guess I enjoyed. It was a lot of emotions. I wouldn't just say enjoyed. A lot of emotions. Also now realizing that Sobeck, Dr. Sobeck also made the ultimate sacrifice. Right. Well, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe. Hope to see you on the next episode. Peace.